everybody. I am just doing a quick shop because I'm gonna go try to camp in the mountains. It's now currently like 0 degrees or something, and it's gonna get down to like -6 tonight. So I'm just stocking up, which is really cool. Hi everyone. So I've just driven to Penny Fan. I'm going to go hike tomorrow, so I'm parked next to like the main road. There's like a parking bay, but it's next to the reservoir, so hopefully in the morning I'll get a nice view. It is a little bit noisy because of obviously ongoing traffic, but hopefully that doesn't disturb me too much. It's gonna be about -6, I think, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to definitely like have a bit of an early night, do some reading, and then tomorrow I'll vlog and do all the cool things. I think I'm just gonna chill, relax, settle in. I've come to the mountains to have a bit of me time, and I just was a little, and I just got this. It's like an internal monitor with your humidity and the temperature. Yeah, the lighting's not the best in this van. I must get like proper lights for around. But for now, these little lights have to do, these LEDs. It's pretty okay. So I'm just looking at myself in the camera. Anyway, this needs charging, that's why. So if I put this here, that's about an angle, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, I'm very full from I had like 2 baguettes from Greg's. Not the healthiest, but I was a little bit hungover. Honestly, I'm ready for bed. I'm so tired. I've been awake since 6 o'clock this morning, and then I did some work for today. It was my day off, but I had to go in and do some work. So I downloaded a lot of stuff on Netflix and on Channel 4 because of the reception thing. I've got books, I've got my journals, and yeah, so I'm really looking forward to sleeping soon, to be honest, because tomorrow morning I really want to go on a hike. It's going to be so good. Like, I haven't hiked for a while, and this is one of my favorite spots to hike. It's going to be overcast apparently, and the top of Penny Fan's going to reach -8 is the lowest and -3 is the highest. So it's going to be cold. So I've got like all my thermals and stuff here. So I'm gonna definitely go for a hike in the morning. Try to make the most of the daylight, and then try to take some videos, photos, all that things. And then, yeah. I've got ramen. I did a little shop. It's just nice just to get away from the city and come to the mountains. I'm not parked at my usual spot because I'm not sure of the roads, and this is like on the main road, so I know that the roads will be fine. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna love and leave you, and we'll see each other in the morning. Good morning from a snowy / icy Brecon Beacons. This is one of my favorite places to come. I'm like by all the little peaks, but near Penny Fan basically. A park next to a reservoir, and yeah, it was a good night's sleep. I put the heater on once before bed because it was 5 degrees, so when I arrived the van heated up to like 20, I think it was crazy, something like 28. I was like, this is so crazy hot. And then I moved it. I mean, like, I was just like sweating because the retention of the heat in the van isn't great in terms of like the longevity of it. Like, I think if it's -8 outside and it's 5 degrees inside, that's pretty good retention of like nearly 10 degrees or 12 degrees, which is pretty decent. You know, 5 degrees is better than like waking up to -3. So I think in that perspective is great. And also with the fleece and stuff like that, like, it really works. Like, I'm gonna walk you through all my little hacks in a minute, but yeah, I just want to nerd out on this temperature gauge. So I bought a temperature gauge yesterday. I was in Liverpool, in Lidl, and it was £10 for this like temperature and the humidity whatever measurement thing. And I was like, actually, I'm gonna buy this because it's good for me to know what temperature I'm sleeping in. And this is why I came to the mountains, to test out the van. So then I put the heater on for like 20 minutes at a time, and that was enough. I think it heated it up from 5 to about 16 degrees, and that's as far as it went. Now this morning I've just put it on for 30 minutes and it's warmed it up to 23 degrees, but now the temperature's dropping a degree. And I just wear this like fleece gown. So I didn't sleep with this fleece gown, even though I should, because of the heat loss, but I was warm, you know what I mean? I woke up at 5:30, put on the heating again, and then I woke up at 8:30. So like, all in all, that's pretty decent. So I'm just gonna make myself some tea. I bought a flask as well yesterday, because my one is like rubbish, to be honest. This one I got a little for £7.99. It's massive, so I'm gonna boil some water and put it in there, make myself some oats and a coffee, and then I would like to go on a little hike. So yeah, I need to move to the other car park though, because this I just wanted to wake up to because it's beautiful. And I've got all my stuff at the back over here on the bed that needs to be put away. My door's like frozen shut, which is funny, so funny. I love this so much. There's no signal yet, which is naughty, but it's kind of like what I needed. I needed to not be with the internet. I feel like I needed just to be to ground my thoughts, to ground myself, to like, you know, all these really cool stuff. I was getting a bit too much for myself. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm definitely gonna stay here tonight and then go back to the city tomorrow only. And like, I'm super in love with my van. Like, I keep kissing my van, and I know that sounds crazy, but like, she starts so well. She's done me proud, even though I had to just like detach for a second with her because it was getting far too much with the diesel heater not working, the winter coming, me putting up all my energy. And I was just like, I need to detach, because if I don't detach, I'm gonna drive myself crazy. And like, I'm actually in winter van life right now. Can we just talk about this? Like, this whole 6 months of preparing for the winter, building the van non-stop, like go, going through my dissertation, going through the ups, the downs, my mum's passing, And now I'm sitting in my van, about to make a cup of coffee. I've got the most beautiful view. Like, I can't even describe. It almost was like I want to cry, because this is so beautiful and exactly what I've always wanted, where I could just be with my thoughts and just have peace, you know? It's like, you know, people have asked me, what do I say to someone who wants to do van life? If you got this gut feeling, you've got this gut feeling. And no one, it's the most indescribable feeling of emotional roller coasters. But determination and resilience is what pulls you through, you know? And the fact that I can now just sit with like my journal and just be in the present. So yeah, it's like a little bit of a full circle win for me. You know what I mean? Definitely get yourself. I got gifted this gown. It's like the best. You know what I mean? And like, okay, another thing is the insulation. You can tell the insulation needs improvement because of the retention and the windows. So if I had window covers, it would be better, but those window covers are probably only going to come next year. I'm like, just whatever. I love my van for what it is. And like, some insulation I had to cheap on, like the roofing and the back window and the side, the two side behind the walls. I messed up. But if I'm still in the van for next year, meaning the only reason why I would change vans is if I'm upgrading to a bigger van. But if I'm in this van for next winter, I will redo all the insulation of the top, the back window and the two sides. This is the best. This is my current setup. Pretty overcast, so I'm still gonna take a hike, of course, get some fresh air. What's for breakfast? We've got oats. These are like the most amazing foods to eat. Some raspberries and a clementine and ginger tea, rooibos. I've got my notebook. So now I'm just going to enjoy this. And then I want to get changed because I really want to take a picture outside. And then I really want to move the van. Because it's like so overcast. Like when I was driving it was so foggy. It was ridiculous. too. So that's quite good if it's like that in there. It's so overcast. This hat's not even working for me right now. It's super overcast. So I'm gonna drive to the other parking spot now. I'm switching to the GoPro because it's just easier right now. Whew. Yeah, it's so overcast. Like, it was so pretty. I'm so glad I got up this morning when I did, because it was just so beautiful.